Hello, my country people them. We don't come live again. Today, number 17 day for November 2021. As we join, we know the usual routine, my country people then. We march fire for the Sheram. We did live on a Better Cameroon Facebook page. Thank you plenty, my country people them. We will go straight into the broadcast. We see say people they don't already queue up, they be waiting and wait. We don't already day live. Black legs don't assemble. We march fire for the Sheram today. We will talk with Chris Anu, the so-called communication minister for the Facebook terror government, as they call themselves, Facebook Internet Government of Ambazonia. We will discuss and he will give you your own take on things, and then we will do some analysis. So when I see the topic of discussion, I end that on the screens. Yes, now match fire for the Sheram. As you join, you match fire for the Sheram and contribute them. In the meantime, we now know the news where it come out from Cameroon, from Japoma Stadium, Douala, yesterday, where the indomitable lions of Cameroon, they will take on the elephants of Ivory Coast. And guess what? The lions are called the kings of the jungle for a reason. So we jam the elephants them. As soon as you see that mommy, it come away from Japoma Stadium, it carrying an elephant foot. It don't take your own part, it go for house. So yesterday we will get a feast of kind memes. We don't know what a meme be no. Of kind memes of that football tournament where it take place for Japoma Stadium yesterday, to the extent where even Amba terrorists, they will participate, they will celebrate after Cameroon score. Yes, because like some person tell me say, he say, for Cameroon, football na a religion, and I wish that most people they don't understand. Football for Cameroon, it dey like a religion, my contribute them. So make una no ever underestimate the part where football is the play for national unity and for Cameroonians their lives. So as I be done talk, una match fire for the Sheram as una join. I get many more memes them where I go show una for una where una they just join now. Now the topic of discussion that will get Chris Anu today, where come out from the Federal Internet Republic of Ambazonia. So a good day today being at a guest of honor. So una match fire for the Sheram. I might show una some more memes than where they come out from Amber World. No, not Amber World. First of all, I show now this video. So now the lions then that way they be the approach, that way they be the arrive for Japoma Stadium, international world-class stadium for Douala na Japoma that. So I don't want to take too much of our time. I want to show now these memes. Now, ma download this video. When I watch this Cameroonianness, then we will play Kumkum Anthem, Cameroon National Anthem, then we'll start the presentation properly. Hopefully, this live broadcast, it no go take more than 1 hour. Hopefully, I will try my best. And when I know say countryman get large mouth. Plus, where we don't can add Chris and we own very large mouth and very big nose. It means it is so this live broadcast will be very entertaining, and maybe we will talk till tomorrow because two people that were very large mouths they here today. But nevertheless, I will try my best to make it not last more than 90 minutes where they play one football match. So now some small Cameroonian is that, and then when I remember that football match where this guy na song now the go song is small cousin this where it be knock some other player so that they don't make a jam boxer, so that it knock the elephant. Fantastic. This meme it be really put me for floor. I was very horizontal, my contributor. So yesterday when I see him after the indomitable lions, they defeat the elephants of Cote d'Ivoire. Now, one of the memes that where elephant is sleep for floor. Now, this is the way Abba terrorists they feel right now, because ma tell you something before the match, because ma explain for una when I know be football fans them the importance of that match yesterday. Bibina say winner takes all. Basically, now the second round group games them for the African qualifiers, then for the World Cup qualifiers for the Qatar World Cup tournament where it will take place next year. So for this second round, for these qualifications, then whoever will win that match between Ivory Coast and Cameroon, it will automatically move on to the third round. For the third round, you get 10 teams then, and for those 10 teams then, now 5 teams then, they go qualify for World Cup for Qatar 2022. So now for the 10 teams, the way they remain now, Cameroon, now one of them Nigeria and another one Egypt, you get Tunisia and Algeria, Democratic Republic of Congo, and some other countries them where they still remain. And so those countries then now they go play they go play each other. So they go do a draw and you go pick one team, you play home and away, winner takes all. So it will be very important. The stakes of that match will be very high. And why that way the Ivorian team it will be so distraught and so broken after they lose, especially because of the mob where Ivorians they get them, they always make we mob. And Cameroonians too they get mob. Maybe we no lie. Cameroonians they get big mob, just like my own and Christopher and we own. We get very big mob and we overmake mob, and why that way they will be so horizontal like that after they lose that match 1-0 and they play on for Japoma. And then my given this meme, I like this one as well because now Samuel Eto'o that obviously we know Samuel Eto'o na legend for African football, not just Cameroonian football but African football. And Samuel Eto'o he be married to Danga, and he do na that, and Danga they literally wear na the Ivorian team uniform because he come on from Ivory Coast. When I see the expression for Eto'o face, he cannot laugh, he cannot celebrate because he knows when he reach for us, he go get better kum. He cannot celebrate, he cannot laugh. He don't even celebrate the own team way. So that's fantastic meme. I love it. So thank you plenty. Now some small Cameroonian is that I want share with una. Once again, when I see this meme, this one another fantastic meme where I over like him, where not just lion where it should not over a meal. And I wait that way it happened for Japoma Stadium the other day, where we just devour that lion, and there is a reason why the talk say, we devour that elephant, and there is a reason why the talk say the lion is the king of the jungle. My country them when I match fire for the share as not join. Whether you join, you watch them now for YouTube, or you watch them for Facebook. After we don't record them, leave them. Make sure say you match fire for the share as well once you join. So now the another fantastic meme that will be over like them. Then when I watch this one. Now Cameroon that for left, Ivory Coast to the right. It swing and it misses. Wonders. That's fantastic. Another reaction this for the Ivorian players, the way they first of all get very big mob. They don't make mob for the Leon. I say Ashia bro. Yes, when I play good match, we like them. Now it was a fantastic game actually, my contributor. And then when I enjoy small Cameroonianness before we enter the live broadcast.
Je me sens bien ici, ici chez moi. Le commerce c'est mon petit paradis. Big up à vous qui êtes en même là-bas. Je vous pense. Mais il faut aussi que vous me pensez. Oh, ouais, non, ouais, pensez. Comme je vous aime. Il faut aussi que vous m'aimez. Oh, mais aimez, non. Ça c'est dit. Je ne suis pas français. Quitte là-bas. Mais je connais pas les françaises. Ah. Je ne suis pas bon dans l'anglais. Oh. Mais dans le bidule, je suis à l'aise. À l'aise. Oh.
C'est pour moi cadeau.
D'être né Camerounais. C'est pour moi cadeau.
I love this tune.
D'être né à Conolinia. C'est pour moi cadeau. D'être de l'ouest, du nord et du sud-ouest. Oh mes frères, unissons-nous. Peuple camerounais, donnons-nous main dans la main. Allons de l'avant au peuple camerounais. C'est pour moi un cadeau d'être né au Rwanda. C'est pour moi un cadeau d'être né à Marois, Garoua, Berdois
Et Bolowa.
C'est pour moi un cadeau d'être de l'Afrique en miniature. Oh mes frères, unissons-nous. Peuple camerounais, donnons-nous main dans la main. Allons de l'avant au peuple camerounais. Comme on le dit, c'est l'union qui fait la force. Quand on est unis, n'importe quel chemin on avance. Et c'est que dans ma barre pour réveiller la base, rien mettre la terre. Et c'est que dans ma barre, la base, à notre père. Je ne peux pas refuser mon originalité. Je ne peux pas refouler mon identité. Aïe, je suis Camerounais, terre de l'être, c'est Dieu qui m'a fait comme ça. Que bien dit me donne, me Camerounais, pourquoi moi je m'en fous? C'est devenu bizarre. Même ton propre frère Camerounais, quand il t'affiche, il dit, vois-moi Camerounais. Donc Camerounais est devenu nation. Ah.
My brother, let's stand together. My brother, let's stand for peace. We are one, you know. Manakonolinga telling you to we are the same thing, you know. Ah! I love it, Periphery Masa. I sing for my nation.
Fight for my nation.
Fight for my nation.
For my nation. C'est pas un débat, c'est une information. Okay. I sing for my nation.
Fight for my nation.
For my nation.
So thank you plenty, my country people then. The petit frère where he sing this song, he name now Vanista. Now if you see his name today. Now in name that Vanista. When I search it for YouTube. Yes. When I search it for YouTube, now I name that Vanista. And also, when I support it, when I go like, comment, and also when I promote the music, I like the periphery. I don't know it personally. I never ever meet up with you, but this particular song, I love it so much. And that song, it gets so much Cameroonianness. As a matter of fact, we're not going to need for play the Cameroon national anthem before we proceed. We will just play the Kum Kum anthem because we don't go already about 14 minutes into this live broadcast. We'll never even bring our main guest of today, when Christopher Anu, the communications guy for Ambazona Terrorist Facebook country. So now we'll bring Christopher Anu very shortly, and we'll not go play Cameroon national anthem because that Vanista song, it get too much Cameroonianness on top again. If we add any small Cameroonianness on top, maybe that sort it go plenty. So we'll just go for Kum Kum anthem, and then we'll play them, and then we'll come back, and then we'll start with the live broadcast. My country people then. My country people then. When I bear with me, now Kum Kum anthem this.
Hail, hail, hail the Kumkumasa, we the Cameroonians, we pledge our loyalty. Kumkumasa, Kumkumasa, you shall free our country from terror, and your blessing shall be like the stars above. The Most High God shall be your guide.
Thank you, plenty, my country people. The Tibo Nagi Day here is a title for the song. The title for the song is then for French. I don't want to talk because Beltus at here song and go laugh at my French accent, but I will try. Now, fear the letter or whatever that one mean. So when I go Google, I'm fear the letter, and the guy will sing me name na Vanista. Vanista. Thank you, plenty, my country people. So that one na Kum Kum anthem. Now, before I go too far, I want to play for now this sweet snake bite snake. When I listen,
My country people then, when I listen to this fantastic news, then we could talk after.
We warriors, thank you so much. God bless you. My father you were kidnapping and keeping in the bush and taking ransom is no more.
Taking them to study, they can give money. I can't call it kidnapping. Just taking them, please come and give money so that they survive. We have people that have been taken. They go to an under camp. They can say, hey, they come and say, mommy, I saw these boys in their camp, what they eat, how they live. They have to feed, they have to live. So they will use other means to live, to feed. So sometimes don't criticize. We criticize, okay, not good. But we have people who have gone there and come back and tell us good stories. Listen, I thought I was kidnapped, but once I saw, say, please, kidnap me more, kidnap me more. So this is the white man come with language, kidnapping. It's that you do wrong and we arrest you and say we kidnap. No, the arrest. We are not arresting you temporarily arrest. Then we leave you. So we understand the kind of kidnapping is very negative. You know, our enablers use the word kidnapping. It's not kidnapping. They arrest you temporarily to beg you for money that people need to feed because they need to survive. They need to survive.
We warriors, thank you so much. God bless you. My father you were kidnapping and keeping in the bush and taking ransom is no more. He's a patient, everyone knows. He used to work and serve the life of so many of us. We took him and kept him in the bushes. He stayed in the forest for weeks. A person with conditions, pre-existing condition. A patient that had been sick for more than 10 years. Basically, he didn't take up to 12 months. He is gone. I'll bury my dad. My second father. Papa, rest in peace. The boy warriors, you may be happy now. He's gone. I see who you will take ransom for. God bless you. Papa, rest in peace.
So my country people then, when I don't listen to Franklin Vela, he come out from that side from Kumbo. He talk, say, boy warriors, when an Ambazonia terrorists under Sako Ekome. He used the word kidnapping, say they kidnap ye own papa, they take and go for bush. Several months, they torment you, they collect kind ransoms them, and in the end, they kill you. Fantastic news. The fantastic news, not because say a human being don't lost his life due to a terrorist attack. No, the fantastic news now say we unfortunately need this kind of incidents for continue for happen in order for we for come to our collective senses and for stop the Ambazonia terrorism. When I remember, countryman, but don't tell when I say Ambazonia terrorism, it no get no right for end because it never touch all man. Until it touch all man, make all man it understand the pain where some of we don't go through, then it no fit end. Because you still get people the way they support him. Might give an example. Time where some of we will be the cry out for 2018, 2017, or maybe even 2019. Some of these same people then, when I don't hear Mark Barretta used to talk, say, no be kidnapping, no use the word kidnapping because now enablers, they use them. Okay? Time where some of we will be one talk, even me in particular, the main reason for my black legacy and activism be being for educate people, sensitize the general population about the reality of where it happened in the Anglophone zone. When some of we will one bring this particular Ambazonia terrorism to the fore for explain them to them, saying that the reality this it happened on the ground, they tell me say no. Amba boy need a thief. Amba boy need to do this. Amba boy need to do this. They were our boys. So you tell me, what other way can you educate person where it get that kind of mentality where it no get no reason, it no use in reasoning faculties them, always get na emotions, okay? It they like na an occultic society where they know they think, always they get na an emotion, okay? And especially people that they be removed from the reality on the ground, they do them for diaspora, they support the terrorism, finance them, encourage them for social media, verbally and in every other way. How then you could teach them the lesson. You could make them understand your pain. The only way now when the pain it visit them personally. Now it be so fantastic saying that the same Ambazonia terrorist, because this guy Franklin Vela, they now under Ayabacho Lucas, their own gang ADF. For ye now for can make
a public statement, acknowledge the fact that the Amber terrorists, they kidnap people them on the ground. It's a fantastic victory for we, the black legs them. Fantastic victory for common sense. Because now, we no need for convince people them. By now, the majority of Anglophones, they don't feel the consequence of their own madness themselves. And are wide awake that they slowly but surely they wake up from the slumber. Make we listen to Mark Barretta again. Make it explain for now. Wait the way it happened. For according to no be kidnapping. No call them kidnapping because una listen.
Taking them to so that they can give money. I can't call it kidnapping. Just taking them, please come and give money so that they survive. So sometimes don't criticize. We criticize, okay, not good. But we have people who have gone there and come back and tell us good stories. Listen, I thought I was kidnapped, but once I saw, say, please, kidnap me more. So this is the white man come with language, kidnapping. If that you do wrong and we arrest you, you say we kidnap. No, the arrest. We are not arresting you temporarily arrest. Then we leave you. So we understand the kind of kidnapping is very negative. You know, our enablers use the word kidnapping. It's not kidnapping. They arrest you temporarily to beg you for money that people need to feed because they need to survive.
Thank you, plenty my country people them. I hope that one will be abundantly clear. Now, one fantastic snake bite snake that. So, Mark, go play now this next video when also it relate to Franklin Verla. I hope so when I remember Njasangji.
My name is Njasangji. Today is September 29, 2019. I have been financed by Verna Franklin to commit acts of terrorism in Cameroon. I was also financed by Carl Kia in Nigeria, and I was financed by another man, two men that I've never met all of them, but some have given me cash, two have given me cash through other people, and I was supposed to disrupt the national dialogue. I have been caught. I told the Cameroon government where the other two bombs were in my house, and it is in their keeping now. And I am working with them, trying to work with them to stop any more terrorist actions.
We warriors, thank you so much. God bless you. My father, you were kidnapping and keeping in the bush and taking ransom is no more.
So thank you plenty my country people them for una way una never hear about Njasangji. Now a story, obviously 100% true story. What will be happen? I say when I remember the Grand National Dialogue will be take place for September-October 2019. Franklin Verla, where Amber terrorists they don't kill the power for Kumbo. Franklin Verla, it be send money to this guy Njasangji, say make it carry out a terrorist attack for Yaoundé for disrupt the Grand National Dialogue. And Wuna countryman with Agent Chukuchuku will be work together for not just apprehend this man and stop a potential terrorist attack inside Yaoundé, will potentially save countless lives and a lot of damages in financial cost. Okay, so for una they just come lately where una not really understand some of the contribution where we the black legs and the country people we don't assemble for social media where we don't achieve them thus far. Now just some of the things that this way they be concrete. This guy is a living testimony of which way we don't achieve them. It they right now, so it they for prison for Yaoundé. They don't interview ye. We'll get all the evidence. I've even made presentations, broadcasts for YouTube and for Facebook about the Njasangji issue. How much intelligence and meticulous work it happened in the background for chat with ye, finally lure ye into a trap, and then we pick ye up for Yaoundé, for Douala, and then we it try for kill Agent Chukuchuku in the process. It try for commit suicide and for kill Agent Chukuchuku and every other person. It be suicidal. This particular guy in Njasangji, he probably been a Cameroonian diplomat in the United States, where he be travel go for United States at a very young age. While we reach for them, life turn out the way it be one time. It commit a murder. It kill some person for United States and he go for prison. And at the end of the prison term, they repatriate his son for Cameroon, and after then it become destitute, frustrated with life, and then it becomes suicidal. And it see this Ambazona terrorism as a way out. It be want some small money in order for go commit terrorist atrocities inside Yaoundé. And Franklin Verla, now one of the people then that way, if you contact him, and then Franklin Verla be sending money through Western Union. I even get the receipts and everything. If when I go for Facebook, when I go for YouTube, when I go for any social media platform, even Google, when I Google your name, now the spelling that Njasangji, when I Google your name, it go bring up the article where it be kill some person for America. It go also bring up Country People page, countrypeople.com. blog where it go write when I will see the other presentations where I don't make them particularly about this guy. So when I see Countryman, they get some recognition, even though I don't care about recognition and I never ever ask for recognition. They get people them like the DOs, SDOs, ministers and whatnot they call Countryman. Now because of the concrete work where we don't do them, where it be evident, where we don't do them, save human lives them, contribute in our own way for bring back peace and normalcy on the ground inside Cameroon, and also contribute for save human lives, which is fantastic. So now some of the things in this way we collectively we don't achieve them, you and me. And the way we take them for catch last time, I've done make presentation about them. Countryman, if you get Tapang Ivotanku Facebook page, and using that Facebook page, this Shumbu become for there for can't talk for Tapang, no say they talk now to Countryman. And then I continue for the talk to it. Talk say need money for commit terrorist attacks. So I said, of course, I will give you the money. I am Tapang, I will Tangu. So we continue for chat that way. I tell you, say, me can collect the money for Douala, it can chuku gravity. And then now we'll not even actually understand the gravity of what way it be where we get ourselves involved in until time where they start give small kumkum, it start talk. Now for then now it start talk, say it don't already prepare 2 bombs where they there for your house. If they live now for Etuge Bay for Yaoundé, they get 2 bombs for your house. They get to call Yaoundé. They send a bomb disposal squad for your apartment. For go not just disarm and dispose the bombs them. They get to clear the whole quartier before they go in. Because they don't even know how dangerous this Shumbu will be. But that's just the reality. Now, just some of our contribution that my contributor for bring Muna back. And I'd only bring Muna back this story now because of the fantastic snake way happened for Franklin Verla. So the evil where they be planning for different people them, it don't backfire on them, it don't come, it bite them for their buttocks. Now my contributor, we don't take 30 minutes now for give ourselves some small foreplay, enjoy Cameroonian nest, Kumkum Anthem, and some small snake with Franklin Verla. Now, I want to introduce for Una the main guest for our live broadcast today, Christopher Anu, the communications guy for Ambazona Terrorism Internet Government, my contributor them. So, Chris Anu, na Bangwa man, he get 99 cents. Yes, now you know say all Bangwa people they get 99 cents. So, Chris Anu, he be think he say this so, Ambazonia government, because they call itself the Minister for Communication, he be think say he get a place for Ambazonia. He no say now one more thing, okay? Even the name Ambazonia now we will come up with. Everything Ambazonia na momo money property, and the person where he actually own Ambazonia, my contributor them, ma show na a picture for una way una na Johnny just come or Johnny come lately. Ma show na the picture of the person where he own Ambazonia, he own everything about Ambazonia. Na in that na Batibo woman, ye name na Irene Ngwa. Okay, my contributor them, ma show na a picture where na them 3 the day. If I find the picture not day. I never queue him up, but now Irene got that and I own Ambazonia. So now Chris Anu he get problems with Irene and he believes say this so. And Irene to the left, he believes say this so. Chris Anu, if you go to Sako Ekome, he go make the fire Irene or whatever reason or whatever, or for make me to put Irene for a place. He no say na Irene own Ambazonia. So as a result of that, he go on a strike. He say no go take part for communication or whatever. He strike, he get out. So as he get out, guess what? Irene go take over plus Amba Alphabet TV. He can't do plus draft. He can't do all things. He take over. We know the joke. We momo people we do one thing. So Chris Anu now, he go she don't hungry. He naki where he come back for Amba Alphabet TV. He can do live broadcast 2 days ago. And when he do the live broadcast, he started talk against Iringwa. Now for the way Iringwa, when a minister of everything, he delete Chris Anu. Why Chris Anu still there live? It block you for that Facebook page. It disconnect you from Amber Alphabet TV Facebook page. Disconnect you while we ABC Day live. Yes, that live broadcast will be 3 hours and a half. Why will Chris Anu be still there live after 2 hours something? He start talk against Iringwa. Iringwa block it, delete it from that Facebook page. Yes, he call himself Minister of Communication for Facebook country, but now Iringwa get a password for everything inside that Facebook page. Iringwa disconnect it straight away. So now he continue the live broadcast because it be recorded, and now because he don't get access to Amber ABC Alphabet TV. Now for them now he give the video now to non-chop sperm chop, it go rebroadcast them, and now for the way I don't download the video, I don't cut them down into bite-sized chunks where we digest them today. Me and Guna, my country people, then with my very fast, beautiful Galaxy S6 tablet, and also my other beautiful gadgets the way they did for you, Android always, because me I don't like me iPhones. So we'll go mash fire today. But before I want to go into that video, I want make una also understand say it is so. Sperm chop nam chop it be rebroadcast this video because say it be deleted on Amber Alphabet TV, their Facebook page. They don't want make way to where Chris Anu it be put them out there, make it go out. Now why the way they delete them, sperm chop nan chop a rebroadcast them and countryman get your hands on it, download them, cut them. So now another thing where we have go understand the importance of our black legs and which way would you do now say when we now understand today so President Paul Biya you don't get time for go for Facebook, go to follow this Nkunyams then, okay? You get ministers then for cabinet, and you also get people then like SDO, governor for Northwest region, you get parliamentarians, you get other dignitaries, them, the chiefs, the traditional rulers, you know, people the way that they in high level of responsibility, where they be very busy people them, they don't get the time for the follow person like Sperm Chop, Non-Chop, and non-entities like Christopher Anu, they don't get time for the follow them, for understand what will happen for that cyber country, okay? So, that's where we, the black legs, will come in, my country them. We the black legs, we will go do that job for them. We will go follow them. We will go listen to the nonsense what they talk about. We will go download the video. We will go cut them into bite-sized chunks, and then we will then share them for Facebook. We will share them for WhatsApp, and it will go far and wide, and we will achieve a lot for our black legism that way, my country them. So now what that way we do, and now what that way we day here for do them. And we will start right here, right now, my country them. First video, Chris Anu. When I listen, Chris Anu now it talk now about the international community and the diplomats them. When I listen.
Now there is a problem with these diplomats. They are quick to pick on us when rook fighters who do not belong to this struggle go out, kidnap, and do some stupid things. They like to attribute it to us. But when the Republic of Cameroon does things like these killings we are talking about, you really hear them step out to say a word. Of course, Human Rights Watch rights, probably Amnesty rights. But the diplomats we are talking about who live in that country, they say nothing.
So when I don't hear my contributor and Chris Anu they complain say this to the diplomats where they there for Yaoundé, like the people, the ambassadors for United States ambassador, the British High Commission, the French ambassador, and all those kind of people there. They say they do nothing. And when they like these school shootings them, it talks to the diplomats, they point fingers at them. And it talks to when rogue now so they call and I no call and say Antangaji boys them. He say when rogue Amber boys them they go commit atrocities them, they recall them, they point fingers at them, but so basically they complain. And some kind juvenile kind level of stupid complaint where they complain say so, oh, the international community don't like us. They like La Republic. Well, La Republic do something way bad, they need to complain. But when we do something way bad, they complain. Might explain something for now where we not understand. Now diplomats, that's one. They must be diplomatic in everything they do. That's because they for serve now the interest of their respective countries. They know they for serve the interest of the Cameroonian people. And I want that I don't want to make Cameroon understand. The American ambassador in Yaoundé, they for serve the people of Yaoundé. They for serve now the people of the United States of America for defend, for protect the interest of the United States of America in Cameroon. Make una understand that. Okay, and it just leads us for explain for now how juvenile these people, the way they call themselves Ambazonians, they be like person we call himself a minister, they don't understanding how the international system they work. In the crisis there, so they don't complain when the Cameroon government do something wrong, but they complain when we do something wrong. I make a tell you another dynamic to this way they talk about nativity. Now a testament to fantastic black legacy where we don't do them. For example, how the international community they know the terrorist atrocities the way Amber terrorists they commit them. Very simple question. Now because of which way me and you did do them. For example, when we get the damning video where we use them for tarnish Ambassador and go past, like when they bury people them alive, they behead human beings them, like Madame Ayafo Florence video, or the killings of Kumba School massacre and all those things them, we the share them go far and wide. Would they bring out the voices of the voiceless? Would they bring out the victims of the Ambazona terrorism? Would they publish them? Would they share them? Human Rights Watch the same, Amnesty International the same. And now one of the reasons that way themselves they don't come now they confess, say it is so United Nations or the international community, you know like them, but they continue. When I listen.
When you say diplomats are there working for their country, then they should work for their country because they should not only know how to indict the separatists, as they call it, they should be indicting that damn government for all the killings, for all the villages burned, for all the internally displaced. I mean, again, you don't hear it, you don't see it, but they are quick.
You're right.
Remember the Kumba school killings. I received messages, phone calls from diplomats in that country, and they pointed fingers at us.
Exactly.
As our boys. I mean, our boys doing that. Now, it turns.
So when I don't hear that one testimony from their own minister for communication, where it tell when I say the job where we the black legs them they do on social media, it work. It be fantastic. It tell when I say the American ambassador for Cameroon, the Canadian, the British High Commissioner, and all the other embassies, the diplomatic corps inside Yaoundé, they call them. For America, them ambassador terrorists, them they point the fingers at them, say, now we na the kill school picking them. How powerful is that, my country people then? So now we don't be so successful at informing the international community about the reality of what way it go on inside Cameroon. Now a testament that way ye can't testify for Wuna. Say the international community be very much aware. They don't be stupid. They pay attention to what way we publish them for Facebook, for social media, for WhatsApp, and everywhere else. They get them. May I tell Wuna something? Personally, me I know so they get them. You know why? Me, I personally get the numbers of the ambassadors, them 2 ambassadors where they there for Yaoundé. I get numbers of ministers them where I send things to them. Pap! Immediately it enter for the international community. It enter to these ambassadors and the diplomats them all over Yaoundé. They know. And some of these ministers them, some of these important people them, they will be informed because of the information where we desensitize them. They will know what way Amber they think before Amber even think them, because they will cut this kind of videos and will rebroadcast them to them so they know which way they go on. Because minister of Cameroon not get time for watch 3.5 hours where Cristiano therefore they talk nonsense. But when me I break down the video into 6 or 7 minute clip and then I just rebroadcast them or I send them to a minister or to SDO, to governor or to parliamentarian or whatever, they watch that video and I summarize the whole live broadcast and they get the main core of what the way they think, how did they do the infighting and everything else where they happen in Abba world, we they inform them. And now why that once more at the tell when I say, even people the way I don't care whether they recognize me or not. For example, when I land for Cameroon, people the way they just call me say, countryman, I want for shake your hand. Now me I tell them, people the way they don't invite me to say, countryman, I beg come, I want cook you a chew. Now me I don't get time and I might even talk say no papa, mommy, I beg, I don't get time, I can't visit my own family, I pay attention to my family. I want go me Kribi, I want go me Limbe, I want go me Douala, I want go me Marwa, I want go me this side. So me I don't get time, now me I turn down this kind of invitations. I take this opportunity to apologize for all the people the way they did for Cameroon, where they invite me time I did for Cameroon. They invite for cook, they promise or cook for me. They invite me for their house, for take me go restaurant and all those kind of things. But I politely decline and I turn them down. Some of them, I never even get time for reply to your to your invitation. I be very sorry. I don't mean nothing by that. Now just say me, I been a very private person. Me, I don't like attention. And me, I don't like the limelight. I don't want recognition. I don't want attention. I don't want reward. For which way would they do? Just they do which way would they do because they will know say that the right thing for do. So make we match fire. When I listen, now Chris I know they can't confess and for una say the Kumba School massacre, the international community, know exactly who do them. And they point the fingers them squarely at them. And as some of the things in this way, themselves, they know, say the international community, know the reality, say they kill themselves, they kill ordinary Cameroonians. How you take guns, say you want to protect people them, and then you kill the same people the way you say you take guns for protect them. And then you want the same international community for can't support that. That is madness. But it continue. When I listen.
Where are the diplomats? How you're asking them these questions?
Yeah, of course, Chris, I do. And this is what I was saying, that you could see Tibor Nash, expressing himself a little bit better now than he could when he was in office. But I do understand you, and you should know that I feel more pain than you, and